This week on Charger Bulletin News, the university receives a grant for incarcerated students.
Hi, Beth Beaudry here. Since the class of 2021 came in, housing has been guaranteed. But for many upperclassmen, it can still be stressful to find housing that they want. Find out more on Charger Bulletin News.
And a continuation of the Courageous Conversation series, right here on Charger Bulletin News. Hello and welcome to Charger Bulletin News. I'm Kiana White.
And I'm Kayla Muchler. Let's dive into this week's stories.
The university has partnered with Yale New Haven to create new invite-only opportunities for UNH students to receive a COVID-19 vaccine. Available appointments will be scheduled on a first-come, first-served basis. Vaccination dates include this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Floyd Little Athletic Center in New Haven. Shuttle bus transportation will be provided each day from the Marvin K. Peterson Library. Yale New Haven is offering the same opportunities at the Mohegan Sun in New London and the Willer Recreation Center at the University of Bridgeport. The Mohegan Sun has openings on April 21st and 25th, while the Willer Recreation Center is available on April 21st and 26th. Transportation will not be provided for these two locations. For more information, check your university email.
The university continues its green status streak for the third consecutive week. Here are the numbers. The number of positive cases has decreased by 10 since last week. The quarantine number has also decreased by 66. This number may fluctuate due to contact tracing. 42 students are currently in isolation, including those who elect to stay in university-sponsored isolation housing. The COVID-19 task force reminds all students, faculty, and staff to wear a mask, wash hands often, and maintain social distancing while on campus.
The room selection process can be frustrating, especially if you do not get the resident hall that you want. And for some seniors, this happens more often than none. Beth Beaudry has more.
Many students feel that finding on-campus housing is an ongoing issue. While lottery numbers are given at random for room selection, spots for rising seniors tend to go quickly. The current class of seniors and every following class have been guaranteed housing for 4 years. According to the room selection guide, housing is guaranteed for 8 consecutive semesters, provided the student maintains residential status and no lapse in housing occurs. However, room selection hasn't always gone smoothly. While housing is guaranteed, it does not mean that every student will receive a room located on main campus. And for seniors, off-campus housing seems like the only option. The only residence halls on main campus available for seniors are Celentano Hall and the Rudin Street Apartments, which will be open for housing again next year. Off-campus housing includes the Forest Hills Apartments, Atwood, the 7 Court Townhouses, the Main Street Apartments, and now Parkview. Parkview was added this fall for juniors and seniors. It is located 2 blocks away from campus and holds about 100 students.
Parkview is university housing, but it wasn't what we were expecting. So I think if they're going to guarantee housing, they need to be clear that it won't necessarily be directly on campus.
Every student has their own preference for on or off-campus housing. Whether or not the university offers enough options to give students what they want, well, that's up for debate. For Charger Bulletin News, I'm Beth Beaudry.
The university has recently received a 3-year, $1.5 million grant from the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation to fund the development of a degree-granting collaboration with the Yale Prison Education Initiative for incarcerated students. In an email, President Kaplan states, "This is a remarkable recognition of investment in the important work of creating pathways for incarcerated students in the state to continue their educational pursuits. We are thrilled to collaborate with the YPEI to establish this opportunity, and that the Mellon Foundation has recognized the university's leadership in this critical area. The grant will create more opportunities for students who have been released from prison to continue their education. Students will be able to earn associate and bachelor's degrees, and an innovative fellowship program will be awarded for alumni of higher education in prison programs."
The Dean of Student Office and the Myatt Center for Diversity and Inclusion are continuing their Courageous Conversation series. The series was created to promote productive, impactful, and action-oriented conversation that cultivated diversity and equity and inclusion among members of the university community. Here are the upcoming discussions. Tune in to a discussion on how cultural norms and identity can affect society's acceptance of sexual assault. Learn about Asian American and Pacific Islander culture on Wednesday, April 28th. And talk about the death of George Floyd and Derek Chauvin case with guest speaker Dr. Huru Williams. Check your student email for the Zoom links.
April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and the UNH community has come together to create change, provide support, and bring overall awareness to survivors and students. Kaylee Feschler has more on what our campus community is doing to create a safe and inclusive atmosphere.
April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and here at the University of New Haven, students, faculty, administration, and staff are all coming together to unite to provide resources and awareness on this topic. And that includes our annual Sexual Assault Awareness Month pledge video. With April being Sexual Assault Awareness Month, the University of New Haven community has come together to provide resources and awareness in many ways. With events, tabling, and panels happening, the Charter community is making it a point to be a support system for any and all sexual assault survivors. Some of these events and tabling include the Wellness Liaison, Chris Fogarty's initiative of 30 Days of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, where each day has a different focus for resources and awareness.
We must be upstanders, not bystanders, like this community. And that's something that this university continues to push through education-wise, through different student-run organizations. So I created this pledge. The person before me created this pledge in order to bring awareness and make sure that everyone on this campus, students, teachers, faculty, they're aware of this and they support this.
One of the initiatives that Chris is working on includes the Sexual Assault Awareness Month Pledge, which is a video combined of students and faculty that has the Charter community uniting to fight against sexual assault.
I see this pledge continuing way after I'm here, way after 10 years, 20 years. I like to see this continue as we support faculty, students, specifically within different student-run organizations. I know I'm part of Sigma Alpha Epsilon. We do a lot with the Milford Crisis Center. So taking this pledge and continue it, integrating it within different RSOs, different student populations, I think we'll see for a long time.
The Charter community has united against sexual assault year after year. Students are wearing turquoise and purple ribbons to show their support of this month and everything that it stands for. We hope to see traditions just like this one continue throughout the next few years here at the University of New Haven. This has been Kaylee Feschler for the Charter Bulletin News.
Attention all residential students. Don't forget that residence halls will close on Thursday, May 13th at 10 a.m. Students participating in commencement must leave the residence hall based on which ceremony they plan on attending. Halls close for morning ceremony participants on Monday, May 17th at 7 p.m. Hall closed for afternoon ceremony participants on Tuesday, May 18th at 10 a.m. Students will need to sign up for a move-out time through My Housing. Residents will be permitted 2 helpers to assist them with moving out. Helpers will need to present either proof of full vaccination or proof of negative COVID-19 tests taken within 72 hours of arrival to receive a wristband that permits access to university housing. Before leaving for break, remember to remove all personal belongings, throw out all trash, and to turn in your keys with a resident assistant.
Now it's time for entertainment. Emily is back with the latest news in pop culture. What's new this week?
Thanks, Kayla. After almost 4 years, the Flash movie starring Ezra Miller will start filming this month. This will come as a pleasant surprise to fans since the film has been through multiple directors and writers. The movie will take inspiration from the Flashpoint arc from DC Comics. Both Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck will reprise their roles as Batman, and the movie will also introduce Supergirl, played by Sasha Calle, to the DCEU. The Flash is expected to release in theaters November 4th, 2022. The first trailer and poster for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, starring Simu Liu, was released on Monday. The long-awaited trailer gives fans a look at Marvel's first film centered on an Asian superhero. The newest MCU installment combines martial arts action and emotional family drama. We get a glimpse at characters like Wenwu, Shang-Chi's father, played by Tony Leung, and Katie, played by Awkwafina. The film was first announced at San Diego Comic-Con in 2019, and like many other films, was pushed back due to the pandemic. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings premieres in theaters September 3rd, 2021. Prominent film, television, and theater producer Scott Rudin issued a statement saying he plans to step back from current projects following allegations of abuse in the workplace. The Hollywood Reporter detailed Rudin's alleged abuse against his staff, including smashing a computer against an employee's head and throwing a baked potato at another. Rudin faced pressure to be held accountable after Moulin Rouge star Karen Olivio said she would not return to the role after the lack of criticism from the greater Broadway community. Rudin is known for producing popular films such as The Social Network, Clueless, and The Truman Show. I'm Emily, and that's all for entertainment.
Finals are starting soon. The Center for Learning Resources is offering flash mentoring for end-of-semester projects and in preparation for summer courses. Mentors can help organize, plan out your assignment to prepare you for success. As of now, the Center for Learning Resources has mentors available in biology, math, engineering, and forensic science. The center is located in the Marvin K. Peterson Library. If you are interested, email the Associate Director for the Center for Learning Resources to be paired with the appropriate mentor. Check your email for more information. Every year, the University of New Haven participates in the Miracle Network Dance Marathon put together by the Chargerthon e-board. Tyler Garnett has more on the story.
Chargerthon is an event that the Chargerthon e-board puts together every single year to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. Let's check out all their events they have planned to help raise money.
So far we've played reality TV Pictionary, so all the questions or all the items were based off of reality TV. We also just did Project Runway, so basically we dressed up a couple guys in props and they got to walk down a runway. And next we're going to be playing a Kahoot, and the last thing we'll do today is guess that theme song.
All of these activities allow participants to win free extra entries into the raffle of their choice. You could also earn an extra raffle entry for every $5 you donated. Miracle Network Dance Marathon is a movement benefiting Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, a non-profit organization that raises funds and awareness for more than 170 pediatric hospitals across North America. I caught up with the president of Chargerthon, Olivia Criscuolo, to learn more about the finale dance.
So the final event for Chargerthon is a 5-hour event this year. It's usually 12, but because of COVID, we did 5. We read miracle stories and do a morale dance that our dance relations coordinators make up. It's about a 6-minute long dance. We do it on the hour of every hour after reading a miracle story from one of the kids from the Connecticut Children's Miracle Network hospitals that our money has personally helped.
All of the hard work paid off as the Chargerthon Executive Board and participants were able to raise over $5,000 for a great cause. That is all from me. I'm Tyler Garnett, Charger Bulletin News.
Join the Marine Conservation Society in celebrating Marines Week, a week full of exciting events geared towards protecting the environment. Interested in community involvement? Chat with 2 members from the United States Environmental Protection Agency. In New England, attend the annual Stuff a Sea Critter event with Scope. Grab a cute, cuddly sea creature and learn about the conservation of that species. This event is a first-come, first-served basis while supplies last. And join the Marine Conservation Society at their campus cleanup event. Participants will meet at the Bartell Student Activity Center patio. Check out the Marine Conservation Society on Instagram at newhaven_marinescons, SOC. Let's head over to Joe with sports. What's going on this week?
Thanks, Kiana. Baseball returned to the diamond against St. Rose and took both games against the Golden Knights. Game 1 ended 12-9. Sophomore Tyler Wells drove in 3 of the Chargers' 12 runs. Cam Garino got the win on the mound, throwing an inning and 2/3 of work, giving up only 1 run. Game 2 was all about the long ball as the Chargers notched 2 home runs, one from Andrew Bianco and another from Robert Taylor, on their way to a 6-3 victory. The Chargers return home Friday to face off against crosstown rival Southern Connecticut State, with first pitch of the series coming at noon. Softball is coming off of a weekend sweep of the Golden Knights, outscoring them 17-3 across the 4 games. Ava Fitzmaurice stole the show, pitching 2 complete game shutouts and hitting her 4th homer of the season. To add on to the weekend, Fitzmaurice was named Northeast 10 Pitcher of the Week as she improves her record to 11-1 with a 1.09 ERA. Now, lacrosse dropped a tough one on Saturday against Pace, losing 18-7. Cypress Levitt scored four goals in the loss. The Chargers did grab another Northeast 10 weekly award when Levitt grabbed the Northeast 10 Rookie of the Week, becoming the second Charger to grab the award after Annie Aquavita won it earlier in the month. The ladies traveled to American International on Wednesday to face off against the Yellow Jackets, with the match starting at 3:30. Now the tennis team traveled to New York to take on the Panthers of Adelphi and dropped a tough one, losing 4-3. Ivana Ondrick and Stephanie Gonzalez won their singles matches, but the Panthers took the other matches to claim the win. The team returns to the court Thursday to host Adelphi before the postseason starts this weekend. That's all for sports this week. Back to you, Kayla and Kiana.
Thanks, Joe. The Center for Student Engagement, Leadership, and Orientation is looking for 3 Greek interns to support the fraternity and sorority community. Positions available include Public Relations Intern, Community Advancement Intern, and Programming Intern. Interns will work on various projects throughout the year. All interns must be in a good academic standing and social standing and must be members of a recognized Greek organization. Students who are selected will work at least 6 hours per week, attend training, and attend regular meetings. Please note this is an unpaid internship. Interested in applying? Email your cover letter and resume to Erica Gardner by Sunday, April 25th at 11:59 p.m. You can find out more about this opportunity on Charger Connection.
Attention all sophomores. The Office of Residential Life has teamed up with All Sophomores Residence Hall to host a summer block party. Residents must show their code-verify and complete the event check-in to attend. Students will be able to rotate between grab-and-go stations such as tie-dye mask kits, henna, hand sanitizer kits, air plants, and flameless candle kits. Students can also attend tabling with the e-board for the class of 2023. The event will take place on Friday, April 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in front of all Winchester Hall. Come out and celebrate the end of the school year. Well, that's all the time we had this week.
You can check out the latest edition of the Charger Bulletin newspaper on chargerbulletin.com.
Stay up to date by following us on social media at Charger Bulletin. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kiana White.
And I'm Kayla Lutchler. We'll see you next time on Charger Bulletin News.